Hey everyone, another vlog here with just a brief bit of toolage. I don't know if that's a real word, at least in the context I'm using it, but what I mean by that is tools. I guess the word that people use a lot or you see online are like life hacks, which are basically shortcuts or just ideas that make certain tasks easier. Not that I say I don't believe in life hacks, but I don't use that term. I always use the term tools. If you're going to do a job, if you don't have the right tools, you have to improvise. But at the end of the day, you need tools. So here's a tool for that hopefully be practical for those of you who are starting a new job or a new role. I know I talk a lot about new things because I think that things that doing things new and challenging yourself are ways we grow. So I'm speaking particularly to those people, and then the next one, the next vlog, I may not speak to that point. I'll find something else to talk about for those of you who aren't involved in something new. So here's a little bit of a life hack. And here's a little bit of a tool. Um, uh, Speaking to someone I was coaching today, and they were really struggling with a new role. It was just they don't like it, they don't think it's fun, and of course, the reality could be that, as I told them, it may not be the role for you. It may not be something you should be doing or that you ever need to do. However, what you must keep in mind is that it is different, and change is always something that we have difficulty adjusting to because it means we have to think differently, act differently, and we're not used to those different ways of acting. So I said, but this is how this is a way you can sort of gauge if this is something that's good for you, or if you can find some motivation for the new role. So write out and have two columns. The first column describes the old role and the skills necessary for doing that job. The second column is this is the new role and the skills necessary. And maybe you don't have them, or maybe you don't have the aptitude, things like details or delegation or whatever it may be for the new role. Okay, some of them will overlap, but some will be new and different. Look at those that are different, circle them, then ask yourself, if I can do this, what value does it add for me? And does that help me achieve my goal? Of course, we may not know whether it will help us achieve our goal or not, but you can look at the outcome of that, like delegation. What would that allow you to do? Manage larger teams, do more stuff, right? If you can delegate to people, you should be able to extrapolate as to whether or not that skill is a good thing for you or not. So that's today's tool. Two columns, old skills, new skills. Do the new skills help you get to where you want to be? If the answer is a resounding no, you might have to rethink what you're doing. If the answer is yes, work with those who you trust to get advice and insight on how to make those skills part of you. Okay, hope this helps. Have a great week, and I'll talk to you again soon.